Now, what is the correct way to pronounce your main social media name?
It's famous with a number 4, BJ. Yeah, FAMOUS4BJ.
Do people mispronounce this?
Some people trying to call me Ayo Slime to BJ, but I mean, nobody don't. Whoever say FAMOUS4BJ, they pronounce it right when they say it. Yeah, but people misspell it though. They might spell the 4 out.
And what do you notice people do more? Mispronounce this main social media name of yours or misspell it?
Misspell it.
And can you break that phrase down? What the meaning behind that is and why you have it spelled as one phrase and no spaces in between?
I forgot what I did one day and I liked it. I don't know. Cause I got tired of Ayo Slimely BJ. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I was like a YoungBoy fan, so I put slime in it. Then I put the LY. Then I put BJ. So then I was like, one day I was like, nah, it's getting childish. So then I put FAMOUS4BJ. And I liked it ever since then. I've been rocking with it.
And what about the number 4? Is there any particular meaning there?
I changed it on the 4th. It was the day I changed it. So I just put the 4 in it.
Now, this is also a social media name that you use on your YouTube channel, but you don't use it anywhere else. Why not change all your social media platforms to this particular name here?
I do use it. I use it on all my social media. I just don't change it's like I just change the main name. You know what I'm saying? Like on my Instagram, you'll see BJ_DA_ the Hooper, but under you'll see FAMOUS4BJ. And then on Snapchat, on TikTok, you'll see FAMOUS4BJ, but if you just look at the profile name, you'll say Ayo Slime BJ. I just need to change like the main name.
Now let's break some of these social media platforms down because you have some references in these bios that people may be curious about. And let's start with TikTok first, okay? You've already mentioned that the screen name there is Ayo. You've already given a description of where that came from and the meaning behind it, but what about these phrases here? Alone, 999 with 2 bad emojis and a black heart emoji.
Because when I was growing up, I was like when I went through like the little phase when like I just felt like I was by myself, like, you know. So like I just had that. And the 999 to me was good look. So I did that with the dark emoji with the bad, because my favorite emoji is the bad one.
And why is that your particular favorite? There's a zillion emojis out there you could have chosen.
I feel like it's different. I really like it though.
Another phrase here, FL/GA with a airplane emoji.
Because when I would just go back and forth from Florida to Georgia because my mama, she stayed in Florida and my dad stayed in Georgia. So yeah.
Banned at 650K.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
I ain't gonna lie, I really was mad when it did when I got that account taken. It was called Not Slimely BJ, and I got that account taken. And I was mad. I felt like I wasn't gonna get back there, but I'm almost back there now though.
And what was the reason for the disablement?
I had my shirt off. I had did a YoungBoy sound, and I was going crazy. And they got mad at it. I was young, so I guess back then they didn't like it.
When you say they, are you talking about the TikTok platform?
Yeah,
or are you talking about users reporting you?
I think it was a TikTok platform. Yeah, they said something went against guidelines.
And was that your first offense with their guidelines?
I think major offense. And they took it.
They took it completely.
I can't get it back. Like if I look at it, I used to try to look at the name, man. When I looked at the name, it just be like, it'll be gone. When I try to log into the email, it'll be gone. I be emailing TikTok, but they still ain't.
So you tried to appeal it unsuccessfully. Okay, one more phrase here. Hashtag LLK broken heart emoji.
That's my brother Cody. He had passed away. So yeah, that's what that means to me. He tatted on my side of my neck too.
Now you use the phrase brother here. Are you talking biologically related or figuratively speaking?
Figuratively speaking, but I feel like we biological.
Okay, now Instagram. Let's break that down. You've already explained that screen name, BJ. Well, you haven't explained it exactly. You mentioned it, but would like for you to explain the screen name here, BJ underscore duh underscore Hooper.
Cause I was a hooper, like I'm really like good on that court. Like I thought I would go. Well, I ain't gonna say I thought, cause I was supposed to go, but I thought like basketball was gonna be like my way out. So yeah, I always had that name.
And then hashtag NBM, again, with the bat emoji.
Yeah, NBO was like a childhood group. Yeah, childhood group. Nothing but motion. That was a childhood group. Like we just thought we had motion.
Was it a group of other influencers? Was it a group of recording artists? Group of athletes?
It was a group of athletes for real. Like we always playing sports. Mostly always playing sports, but only a couple still use the phrase.
Now, you are currently in a rap group called TKB.
Yeah.
And that includes your brothers, biologically, TJ and KJ. Are they part of NBM, or were they part of NBM as well prior to TKB?
Nah, they had their own little group going on.
And what YoungBoy sound was that? What song was that?
The FREEDDAWG sound. Yeah.
Was there cursing in it? Was it okay? Just curious there. With the name BJ, what does that acronym stand for? Unless that is the actual name of yours.
Nah, it's my middle name, and then they loose say I look like my grandma, so her name was Buki, and then they call me like Buki Jr. And then because I look like my grandma, so yeah.
And you mentioned the Unk previously, but do you follow a religion by any chance?
Christian.
And why Christianity for you?
When I grew up, I was be with my dad, but we stayed at my grandma's house, and she was like big on taking me to church and stuff like that. Even though like I think I got this order when the pastor get to talking for too long, I go to sleep. But I'm big on Christian though. I learned that you don't need to be in the church to be a Christian. Like.
And how long is too long before you end up passing out, so to speak?
I want to say like good like 20 minutes. He'll get to after they get to singing, and he'll get to talking, and so he say about 2 amen, I'm gone.
And that was in the past. You're not like that anymore these days, are you?
No, I am. That's why when you did the interview with Nick and you was talking, I was over there asleep. Yeah, I'm gone.
Yes, you were.
I was gone.
Okay, so when it comes to Christianity, however, does it get any more specific under that religion for you? Like a particular branch or denomination under Christianity?
No, I'm a Christian. I believe that some things that's in the Bible has been man-written, or like people was put it in. Some people put in stuff in the Bible. So I don't believe I like too much of. I believe everything that I feel like, what makes me feel. You see what I'm saying? I can't really explain it, but yeah, I'm big on Christianity. Like I pray, stuff like that.
And this grandmother you're referencing on your father's side as well, his mother. Got it. And is that also the grandmother you're referencing that you look similar to?
Nah, that's the one I'm referencing right now. She's my great grandmother.
Okay.
So yeah, she we stayed with her, and she passed in the house that we stayed in. That's my first time seeing somebody pass. Well, like that. Mm-hmm.
And that was great grandmother on your father's side as well. But the one that would take you to church was just the grandmother.
Not the same one.
Oh.
Yeah, the great grandmother. Yeah.
Okay, so when you use the phrase grandmother throughout this recent portion of questions, you've been referencing the great grandmother. Okay. And you didn't actually see her pass away. She just passed away in your house.
Yeah, I went in there and she was gone, like she was just asleep. So I ain't just like saying I've seen her, but we found her passed away.
Got it. And do you recall what age that was in your life when you saw that?
I don't want to be. I know it was on Easter. It was on Easter. Yeah, it was on Easter.
Do you recall if you were in middle school or high school at that time in your life?
I don't want to lie. It was a minute ago. But I know for sure I was in school though. I was in middle school because I think I got some old Snapchat memories I had. I was young. I was one of the people like obsessed with like how people be dying and stuff. So like I don't know. I was weird. So like when she passed away, I don't know what made me do. I took a picture of her when she was in a casket, and I just was to watch, just look at it.
Have you ever seen that series, Faces of Death? Have you heard of it? Just curious there.